Hello and welcome to Retirees Abroad. And here again, we are giving another update. We got our keys, and it's been a while since we got the keys. And so we want to do kind of an update and show you around the inside of the house as well and see what's changed and what we've done. And then we'll give you lots of updates on contractor issues with the builder and different issues we've had with other contractors we've hired to come into the home and what we've had to go through with those. And we got other videos coming out as well talking about our future plans, what we're wanting to do as far as traveling, because again, we're retirees abroad. And I left it as abroad, meaning wherever we choose to be at that time in our lives. And we wanted to have videos on what we've done, the decisions we made, why we change our minds. I definitely am I'm a Sagittarius, and I'm someone that I like change. I just thrive on change and new experiences, new environments, but I also like homes. So, that's part of the reason why we decided to purchase some homes here in Mexico. And maybe some point in the future, we would retire here and stay here permanently. But as far as now, it's just getting the home set up, renting it out, and, still keeping our domicile in America, in the USA. But we sold all of our belongings, all of our things, so we could travel around the US. And then when everything was still locked down, we decided to come to the only open country, which at that time was that was close to us, was Mexico, that we could get to easily. So we started traveling around here and discovering everything there is about Mexico and all the beauty and its people and everything about Mexico. So for me, I'm already getting antsy, and we've gone on a few other trips, and I've got to get those videos uploaded as well. We've made a couple of trips over to Europe and exploring some different areas there. Also, always looking for other areas that we might want to retire. Mexico is one of probably 10 areas in the world that we would consider a permanent retirement at some point in time in our lives. So that's what we're looking at. We're just looking at all the different options and what we might want to do. So without further ado, let's take a tour of this casa and see what improvements and things we've changed. And like I said, then we'll get into a lot of other different videos too. All right, so the best place to start the tour of our home, of course, is the entry. So as you can tell, as we come into the entry, we had designed here by one of our carpenter friends is a bunch of coat hooks and purse hooks. And then we got storage baskets underneath, which are perfect for putting in our keys and our things that we need every time we're coming in and out of the home. And then, of course, the beautiful orchid and candles and our circular mirror to showcase some artistic, to make it look beautiful and inviting, of course, when you come in. So as we come in, and I close the front door, the first thing we have here is our powder room on the first floor. And we did get some, Joanne loves decorating with some flowers and plants. So at first we're starting off with some artificial plants, of course, because there's not enough light or able to take care of them in different areas. And we've got the mirror in and our vintage light over the mirror. And as we proceed back into the house, again, I just love these vintage Edison lights, and especially these really long ones here. They've got some really cool curly Q lighting that's going through. And yeah, there we go. If I get a little closer, you can see the detail of it. I just love all the filaments that are in these lights. They're just absolutely fantastic. And you can get them fairly inexpensively on Amazon. And then, of course, these lights here that have the 3 strings coming off of it, we decided to do 3 of each one. And I put a different vintage light on each outlet. And here you can see we've got in our wonderful lounging chair. That's the most comfortable lounger I've ever been in. I think it's made out of all soft memory foam. And a lot of these items we get through Amazon. That's been really nice here in Mexico. And then we got the nice Chase lounge chair that's really starting to get worked in and getting softened up so it's comfortable. And then we have the floating table that's can also hold for our laptop if we're doing work, is one of my favorite places. And we've gotten in some planters so the future renter can set up some plants. I think eventually we're going to get this rented out. And the curtains came from Walmart, and they have a nice soft linen look. And then just to keep prices down, I use just the shower curtains, white. And it lets in a lot of natural light without letting the heat in or people can't see in. And then I have shown this here. Now you get to see a little more finished. The faux brick wallpaper. This is beautiful. I'm so happy with this. It just looks like we're down in central Mexico in the old town area with all the brick and the plaster cracking and falling off. This here's a wonderful piece of furniture that we had made by one of our carpenters. And I designed it myself, and then they replicated it. And you can see it gives a lot of adjustable shelves, and it's our little coffee station and wine bar. So it's just a perfect little place to sit down and enjoy. And then I also got this cute little coffee thing right there from Amazon as well. You throw the little switch and there you go. It just lights up beautifully. And as we head over into the kitchen area here, here's the wall that I designed to have the faux bricks. And of course, we use YouTube for everything, so we get our music set up and has a beautiful scenery, relaxing music in the background. And down below, I got it set up to where I can either do an aquarium or some beautiful outdoor scenery, or one of my ever favorites, whenever it's chilly out, is a fireplace. And here we've got our dining table. And I'll give you some updates on that. We had a lot of problems with that, but right now I think we corrected those and it's looking beautifully. We did have round placemats, but we ran into several problems we didn't think about. The round ones, if you spilled anything on it, it just absorbed it and got dirty. And they slid right off the table. It would take nothing if you're not careful. The plate and everything would just slide right off. It was hilarious. So we found these wonderful ones at Walmart. This is genuine cork on one side, and it's all natural. And then, of course, we got the genuine cork coasters. These were from Amazon, but these came from Walmart locally. Beautiful. And you can flip it over, and it has a nice leather look. Again, beautiful. Looks good with the wood and the faux leather suede chairs. And it doesn't slide off the table. Over here, I'll let you listen to it for a moment. I love the sound of water. So I went ahead and made my own little planter water fountain. Just picked this little container up at Home Depot for like $15. And then the layers here, they all lift up and slide up and down. And these are just made out of styrofoam. And I just heat melted the edges and spray painted it. The spray painting caused it to get kind of a natural rock look. And so it makes a beautiful water bubbling sound, and it looks like a natural fountain. Adds a little humidity and moisture to the room, which is great. So a lot of nice benefits of that. Hopefully the new renters will enjoy that as well. And we've got the kitchen set up here, looking really good. Got that designed, upgraded, and completed overall. And again, I just love these countertops. You can see how it catches the light, and it just sparkles. And it catches the vintage lights you can see reflecting in the countertop that are above. And of course, we can get some fresh fruit from our papayas. They're absolutely fantastic here from a local fruit stand. And then we found these over at Home Depot. These are beautiful. Of course, these are not real, but these are about 24 inches by 36 inches. And I'm putting them in different areas of the home that are just absolutely perfect. to add some greenery, to make it look cool and fresh, and intermingle that around some artwork. And the things that are nice with these is you can buy other items like this. Just bought this at Walmart, and you can just, stick it in anywhere you feel like it. And I'll probably eventually add some orchid sprigs and other flowers, and you can change it seasonally. So it's really a fun little item to have. And here you can see the vintage lights over here, and my favorite light with the little spirals. And then we added these little green pieces hanging on some of the interior walls. Again, we'll probably fill it in with some flowers. And you can see if we step outside, we're getting some more containers for some more options. And we've got the faux grass. I did not want to have to water or maintain the outside. So right now we just rolled it out. It comes on a roll from Home Depot, and we just rolled it out on the ground. So it's just a perfect little inexpensive way to make it look, let me stand corrected. It's no longer inexpensive. It was way more than I thought it would have been. And then we got our security light out here that's motion sensor that lights up everything if there's any activity outside here. And we've got our pergola all installed with part of it being covered in with a UV reflectant. And I'll give you an update on all that. But I wanted to show you finished. And then everything else is all screened in. And this is a higher grade screen. This is something that's theoretically you're not supposed to be able to cut it with a razor knife even. But this way it'll last a long time and keeps the mosquitoes out. This is a failure project that I did out of styrofoam, putting concrete on it. So I got to throw it away. It just did not work, did not stick. Those are one of those fun YouTube projects I was following, thinking I'd make a fountain. But I don't have the right concrete. And due to some changes here, I won't proceed with that project. I showed you the one I went ahead and did inside. Then over here, this is our utility storage area. And we've got a wonderful all-in-one laundry area here. So that just works perfect for doing our clothes. All right, so we'll head up our stairs. And you can see we've gotten a couple little snake plants, Sagittarius, if I'm saying them right, to put in the corners. And then up above, we put two more of those wall plant hanging items there to add a little color and make it just seem so much more inviting as you're going up and down the stairwell here. And then I added some artwork that I did myself. And here is the master bedroom. Furniture that was designed, and that turned out perfectly the way I thought it would be. Got oversized nightstands, perfect for storing our shoes, and eventually, get some lamps over here on either side, and a headboard, and some artwork, of course, as one of our great listeners pointed out. And I do like abstract art, so we'll eventually add some of that on the wall for decoration. And then we've got on the other side of the room, we've got another desk that turned out perfect for putting shoes in for Joanne. And then that's a fun little lamp that turns on there and lets light in. And then putting the fan directly in the window, we found that really pulls in the light at night. There's another goof up. It pulls in the cold air from the outside. Because if you just have the fan inside the room more, it just stays warm. But I've learned now if you put that fan right in that window, at nighttime it pulls that cold mountain air in at night. So it's absolutely wonderful here. Here's a quick little glimpse at our bathroom that's gotten done with the storage. So it's come along perfect. And then a quick glimpse at the old closet here. Nothing exciting, but it's all organized and put together. And eventually it'd be nice to put a nice large planter here with a plant that would climb over the top of the railing and look down. Over here, bedroom number 3. So eventually we'll get our double bed put in there. Right now it's just empty, and that'll be set up as a 3rd bedroom. And then over here, my lovely wife. She is relaxing, watching her favorite program, which we both absolutely love, TV Mate. Got to give a plug for that. TV Mate is awesome. Thumbs up for TV Mate. And we love that. When we're traveling around Europe, most countries, you can still get all the TV stations from around the world. So we can watch our favorite programs no matter where in the world we are at that point in time. And then we have the little custom tables on either side of the sofa, so we can put our drinks, our remotes, and of course we got our beautiful curtains. And to keep things inexpensive at the beginning, up at the upper lights, we just put some white styrofoam from Home Depot. It costs about $6. Trimmed it and just stuck it with a few pieces of silicone. But that blocks all the afternoon heat, and it keeps the light reduced 24 hours a day, so it's much more comfortable for watching TV. And of course, those amazing fans that are on Amazon that are super tiny, super cheap, and they put the air movement out. And then here we highlighted Joanne's TV, her favorite area, with these beautiful lights that change colors and change intensities and movement. And then, of course, the big 55-inch TV. So it's a wonderful, cool area to just relax in the house. And here's the secondary bathroom, which is great that it has a skylight in it instead of a window. But all that beautiful light comes pouring in. And Joanne's touches of, again, putting the little planter, a cute little plant on each of our shelves in the bathrooms. And these are just absolutely wonderful. So beautiful little area set up in there. So there you have it, the exciting updates, what we've done to improvements and make things look more homey and more lived in. And so, you know, we absolutely love this home. This is a wonderful place. And one day, again, like I said, this may be where we decide to retire. You're going to have to follow along with us and see where do we retire when we decide to as a permanent home. Right now, it's still got our domicile in the USA, but we're just traveling around and seeing and exploring why we can, and just enjoying doing this YouTube-y thing. So this YouTube-y thing's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy answering all the questions. We do get lots of questions, and I love replying to them and seeing what's going on, and I've liked all your ideas. Like I said, one of the great ones was the great artist that's following us. And definitely would be interested in doing some different artwork as time goes on. We actually have someone that has given us some artwork. We pick that up next week and see how big they are. And she's an artist from the United Kingdom. And she's the one that's actually, her and her husband are the ones that are inspiring us to continue to travel and do a lot more traveling. Get more serious about it again. Now that the pandemic seems over, and hopefully we won't have one of those things again. Hopefully that won't shut down again the world like that. But she has some wonderful pieces, and so we haven't seen them all yet, but we're going to put them together and get those hung and decide where life takes us from that point. So adios, please like and subscribe, follow along, see what's going on. If you got any questions, just ask me. I'm more than happy to answer just about any question of any kind. We hope you live your dreams and follow your dreams and just go for it. You know, just enjoy life. Adios.